welcome to the Valkyrie Biker. Today I'm going to go and picking up a tool for my other half, so I thought I took the opportunity to fill up the bike a little bit and take a little jaunt. Because I'm still long COVID, I've have to take a long time to relax and rest up each time I take the bike on, or even take a drive, because it just takes it out of me, even for a short half an hour, 20-minute ride or drive. But that's the nature of the long COVID I'm on at the moment. But at least this is helping with my low mood. Thank you. And not from an L plate, that's cool. Yeah, so today I want to look at if I do bends, move my head into the direction of the bends, and also be conscious of just making sure I've got I brake before the bend, not on the bend, because I find myself braking on the bend, which is probably not a good idea unless it's an emergency, I suppose. And the other thing I'll say is that I've passed my theory, which I'm so pleased about. I had a theory done 2 years ago, but as my CBT ran out, I had to obviously do my theory again, and also because I didn't take a full license or any license. So when you do a theory, you've got 2 years to get some sort of license, or you have to get a license in order to not do your theory again. I'm happy to say that I passed the theory with flying colours. I actually got the hazard perception a lot more than I did last time, but the same amount for my road knowledge, I suppose. So that's not bad. I'm happy with that. If you look here, this is my results of we have in England, so check them out and see what you think. And now I've been thinking long and hard on what I need to do, and I am going to take a license. I'm going to do my I can't remember which A it is. I'll put it in the link. Which license I'll be doing, just to take the L plates off and run around on the 125 for a bit longer. But I need to get my full license, and I'm having a hell of a problem trying to save up for it. This is what I've done. I have a link here for what's called a Gofundme. I've never done it before, and it's just a little thing where people can donate as little or as much as they want to a cause, and it's brilliant. A friend of mine just had a horse, needed vet bills, and she did a GoFundMe, and it really helped her out, just to ask for a little bit of help for getting my license. Anything extra I'm going to put towards the charity, which is called Julia's House. And Julia's House helps kids and their families who are terminally ill, basically. And it's a really, really good charity. So anything extra I get donated to me on my GoFund page, that extra will then go to Julia's House, and then I shall show the amount of extra in a video, picture, whatever, on my YouTube channel, just to show where the money's gone, and also hopefully show you the certificate of me passing the full license as well, because that really is going to help my my low mood whilst I'm recovering from long COVID, because the bike is such therapeutic for me. But I need to get experience on the motorways, and I can't do that with a 125. So guys, yeah, if you can, I'll be so appreciative if you can just have a look at the page, and if you can do something with it, fantastic. If you can share it as well, that's really good as well. And yeah, help me help others. I think that's the main thing. So this is the merge. I'm just checking behind me, check to the side, keeping a little bit. If someone wants to overtake me, I'll just pull back. I need to take the first exit. So I'm keeping to my number 2, which I think is middle lane. Yeah, any of you guys know like position 1, position 2, position 3? I'm assuming it means left, centre and right. But yeah, please do comment below whether I've got that right or not. I think you need it for your mod. Yeah, the theory was really good, and I didn't think it was going to pass it, quite honestly, because there were some questions on there that I thought, oh my goodness, I can't remember. And that's really bad of me, because I look at my highway code every 3 to 4 months just to keep it in my noggin. And yeah, there was a question. What was the question about? One of them was something like, if you have a dual carriageway, I think it was a dual carriageway, going into a single lane, what's the national speed limit? And I thought, ooh, that's a good question. So I had to really think. And they give you certain answers, and it's a multiple choice question thing. And that's not to say that you'll get that one, but yeah, it was really made me think on some of them. I have to say some of them were quite easy, because being that you know, if you've been riding or driving for quite some time, you know the signs, the obvious signs, and if you don't, you really should. But yeah, I came away when I had the highway code questions, I came away thinking, oh my gosh, have I actually passed it? And I had to look back on some questions as well, because also because I've got this learning disability, this, you know, funny brain, they were able to give me a bit of extra time, which is great. And I didn't actually need it. However, the point that you don't need it, but you know you've got it, kind of relaxes you a little bit. But I believe you have 50 minutes to do 57 questions or something along those lines. Like I said, some of the questions are really quite easy, and some of them do make you think. And after that, you can have a 3-minute break and watch the video on what the next section is going to be, which is the hazard perception. And that is a little computer again, and it shows you almost a cartoon image of a road with people and vehicles, and you have to press the button on a developing hazard. So what I did, I downloaded on my mobile phone this app here, and also I looked online for the hazard perception help, and they're all DVSA applications and, you know, certified software, and they're really, really good. So you can watch as many videos on, you know, passing your theories you want, but actually physically doing it is the best thing. But so I would highly recommend these apps. My mobile app, the Learner mobile app Theory, that was free, but I opted to pay, I think, an extra £1.99 or £2.99. It wasn't that expensive, just to unlock the whole lot, pretty much. And that opened up a whole new slurry of examples, which really helped me as well. That's not to say the free one won't help you, because it will. It gives you an idea of what you're doing. What is this guy doing? Yes, it goes into one, mate. So I'm going to keep back here because he obviously doesn't realise, and he's in the wrong lane, and I'm not going to be silly and say I'm going to cut you in. So I'm just using throttle here, clutch I should say, and using back brake. Just being aware of people overtaking over people overtaking. Don't know what is he doing. So I'm going to keep back from this Nissan. He's probably going to go to the horses part. Yeah. So I was very pleased with my hazard perception in the end. And I think if I hadn't practiced, I wouldn't have got the score and I wouldn't have passed. And I was doing it for about how many weeks? I think off and on I was practicing the hazard perception applications, the software, for about 3 weeks. So a little bit every day or every other day, going through the multiple choices, the videos. And even my son, who's 11, he enjoyed playing it as well. So while I don't really like him playing games on my mobile, he was learning how to read the road, which is excellent. So yeah, if you want a kiddie to learn to read the road early on, get him to do the hazard perception test. So I'm going to try and keep my buffer in here, plenty of space as much as I can, trying to read the road ahead at the same time. I'm currently in second gear, and I'm aware of the guy behind me, and I'm just moving around a little bit left and right behind this guy so he knows I'm still here, because they can get blind, they can get they can see but not see even though I've got a light on. About 25 degrees out here in the heat, and I'm in full leather and textiles with armour as usual. I have seen some people in t-shirts and flip-flops, would you believe? I cannot understand why people would ride a bike with flip-flops. I just don't understand it. You fall off your bicycle at maybe 5-10 miles an hour and you feel it on your toes, you feel it on your legs, you feel it on your arms. Now this is quite a nasty roundabout, so I'm going to see whereabouts I need to go carefully. I've not come this way before. I'm going to indicate now to show that I'm intending to go right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that guy in front, the Clio, ahead of me. So I've got a lot of space to manoeuvre. Yeah, this is going to be a long wait for me. Ideally, the traffic lights, if you're at the traffic lights at quite a long time period and you know there's a long time period between, this is where you put yourself into neutral. But as I don't trust my bike to start up again, if I leave my accelerator off, so I'm still having problems, it keeps on cutting out on me every now and again, though I have put in the E5 today, so it may be alright. But with such a big roundabout like this, I don't really want to risk it, so I'm just going to see if I can do it this way. Yeah, normally I think if you have a very long wait, you could potentially do neutral. Now again, I'm going to wait for this Clio to go ahead. So the guys on my left side is going straight ahead as well. So I'm going to be really careful. Definitely got to be careful. Right. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. That's it. Actually, that wasn't too bad. I'm quite pleased with that. I must admit, I was quite nervous, and I tried to not fixate on the motorcycles to my left. They've obviously got a lot more confidence than I have, and they've got faster bikes or whatever like that. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, let's turn my head. Look where I'm going, look where I'm going, slow it down a little bit, look where I'm going, and I'm indicating, even though it's not really a roundabout. Okay. U-turn! Woohoo! Yes, I did a U-turn! Woohoo! Well, thanks everyone for coming along and enjoying this. Please do like and subscribe. It really helped the channel out and keep me going and get my confidence going. So yeah, see you on the next run. Take care, ride carefully. Bye bye for now.